My name is Constance Singer. You're watching my Nappy Roots, and if you got a little time, you might Nappy Roots, everyone. So this video is finally the long-awaited get to know me tag. I'm gonna jump right in. Question number one: how did I start my hair journey? My hair journey actually started by accident. Some of the greatest inventions of all time have come from accidents. For instance, Garrett A. Morgan is the inventor of what we know as the hair relaxer. He invented what he called a hair refining cream. He was trying to find a lubricant, a high heat lubricant for a machine that he was working on, and it just so happened that sodium hydroxide would straighten hair. So that is how we have the relaxer. And I began my hair journey because I used to get my hair cut like every other boy, I guess, in a typical low fade ever since I was a baby all the way up until I was 17. So from the time I was in preschool all the way up until I was 17, one person cut my hair, and she started a bar. She opened a bar, so she wasn't doing hair anymore. So I went to a few different people trying to find someone that I felt comfortable with to cut my hair, and they were never reliable or never did it the way that she did it. So I just said F it, and I grew my hair out, and 8 years later, pow, all of this happened. My hair is down my back now. So it truly happened by accident. But I started my healthy hair care journey when I found my guru QB, The Truth Is Hair, and literally one sentence changed my entire perspective and my entire life when it came to hair care, because she said that all your hair needs to grow is water and oil, and that is it. And my whole life changed from literally one sentence, and I will never ever forget YouTube videos. I started making YouTube videos because I had amassed a ton of information. I had a ton of skill of how to grow hair, how to maintain hair, how to style hair with minimal damage, and I was on QB's webcast every week, and I was like the person who was in the chat rooms answering all the questions that came in through the chat. So people just kept saying, so what's your YouTube channel? And I was like, well, I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't really want to do that. I don't really know how to even edit videos. I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. And if you go back to my first video and watch that and come back to the new videos, you will see the growth and the progression over time. So if anyone out there wants to start YouTube videos, just start where you are with what you know how to do and what you have, and it will just grow. Nobody starts the YouTube channel and has editing perfect, has lighting perfect, has a HD camera, has any of that stuff right out of the gate. So just start where you are and it will grow. My YouTube channel came about just from me wanting to help, wanting to share the light that I was given with people. So that's how. What are some things that I did to my hair in the past that I will never do again? Off the top of my head, I will never ever detangle my hair with a fine tooth comb or even a medium tooth comb, and I will never detangle my hair from the crown down. I will always section my hair into as many sections as I feel that I need for the amount of new growth that I have, and I will take my time and go through each section. I will never put heat on my hair directly after a relaxer. I will never do that. What else would I never do? I would never use heat on my hair for a long period of time. I will never let my hair get dry. I will never get tight braids done over and over because when I was 18 and 19, I used to get my hair braided every single week, and my hairline was like starting back here, and it's still kind of thin here in the front, and that was 5 years ago at least, and it still hasn't grown back yet. So you definitely want to make sure that your hair is not being constantly pulled, because it will destroy those hair follicles and it will not grow back. No, nothing you can do will make that grow back, except question number 4. Do I moisturize and seal? Yes, I do. And I moisturize and seal the most simple and basic way on earth. I moisturize with water and I seal with oil, and I don't do it every single day. I have recently just been doing the moisturizing and sealing on wash days, and I typically wash now once or twice a week. It varies on how often I wash. It just depends on how often I need to. There are no set rules. There is no every 2 weeks, every week. There is none of that. You want to wash your hair as much as you need to for your life, and as you progress in your hair journey, you will figure out how much is enough. Have I ever worn weaves? I have not worn a weave, but I would if I was willing to spend $400 to get a weave put in. I've worn weave for like those bantu knot buns, the big buns that I did. That was weave. And I did with braids. I get weave with braids because it makes the braids last longer, and you don't have to worry about your hair at the bottom unraveling. So I do weave with braids, and I do weave for the bantu knot bun, and that's it. Everything else is. What is my favorite hairstyle? I'm sure you probably already know the answer to that question before I even tell you, but my favorite hairstyle is definitely a bantu knot out. I love curly hair, and that is my favorite style, even more so than having my hair flat ironed straight, because flat ironed hair, it gets boring after a while. Like after 2 or 3 days, I'm ready to wash my hair and go back to something else, because it gets boring, and straight hair is a lot. What is my hair goal? My hair goal was to be armpit length, and I am well past that now, so I don't have a hair goal anymore. My hair goal now is just to share with the world my hair care philosophy, my hair care psychology. I consider myself now to be a psychological locksmith, because I've discovered that all of the doors are open and the locks are only psychological. So I'm trying to lockpick and locksmith all of those psychological locks for my hair crush. My hair crush is always will be Aaliyah. Her hair was absolutely gorgeous. I love Aaliyah's hair. I love Princeton from Mindless Behavior, his big curly afro. I love trying to get my bantu knots to look like that. I love Oprah's hair. Her big roller set hair is beautiful. I love Alicia Keys. Her hair is beautiful with all her different variations of styles. She does her curly look. She does her braids. She does her hair straight. I love her hair. I love Michelle Obama's hair. There's a lot of people out there whose hair that I really like. Do I realize the impact that my YouTube videos have on people's lives? That is a really good question. I think that now I'm just starting to grasp the concept of how powerful it is to psychological lockpick and psychological locksmith for other people, because you know, the way that certain information changed my life is doing the same thing for other people. So I'm slowly starting to realize that it is a huge impact. When I first started my YouTube channel, I kind of felt like I was just putting my videos out into a black hole and that no one saw them, but I kept getting comments and kept getting emails, kept getting bigger audiences, kept getting more and more views on videos. My subscriber count kept going up, and I kept getting comments from people who would quote back to me things that I said in a video. So I thought, wow, you're actually watching, you actually care what I have to say. Like, I'm really just now starting to grasp that what I do is valuable to other people. So I really want to say thank you to all of my subbies and to everyone who watches. Number 10, what do I want my viewers to gain from my videos? What I want everyone to gain is that dry hair, number one, equals breakage. And I want people to understand that you don't need any special anything to make your hair grow, to maintain your hair. This is extremely simple. We have to stop overthinking this simple process. Our body grows hair 24 hours a day by itself. We don't have to do anything to make any of that happen. We just have to keep our hair on our head, and we do that by not destroying it. Think of all the things that you do or have done to destroy your hair. Think about heat, think about chemicals, think about relaxers, think about color, think about bleach, think about tight braids and tight weaves, think about the lack of moisture, the lack of protection for your hair. My hair right now is in a bun, if you can see that, and it's been in a bun for the last 4 days. I haven't touched it, haven't done anything except put water on it and put a little oil on the top. That's it. My hair is growing right now because it's in a bun, and none of it's breaking, none of it's touching my clothes, rubbing against anything. Nothing's happening to my hair except growth. Indian women have the most beautiful hair on the planet, and it has absolutely nothing to do with their genetics. They choose to wear their hair in a protective style all the time. If black people and black women would just slick their hair back with oil and put a braid, one long braid in, and wear it like that for a year, they would have 6 inches of hair. And it's truly just that simple. Indian women are among the poorest people on earth, and they have the most gorgeous hair, not from their genetic makeup, but because they choose to not destroy it. We do not have to relax our hair if we don't want to. We do not have to put heat on it if we don't want to. We do not have to detangle it with small tooth combs from the crown if we don't want to. Everything is about choice. What do you choose? What do you want to accomplish? What is your goal? You have to take that into account and be held accountable for your own actions and stop blaming other people. It's nobody else's fault except your own. The condition your hair is in is because of what you've done to it, what you've chosen to do to it, and that's that simple. We gotta stop making excuses. We gotta stop blaming other people. We gotta stop saying that our hair can't grow because it's nappy, because it's this, because it's that. Because my hair is all of those things, and I have a ton of it. And it's not because I'm mixed, not because I'm this, not because I'm that, not because of anything except the mentality shift that I had to undergo in order to realize that my hair is not growing, it's not getting longer, because I am destroying it. And it's just my biggest fear. My biggest fear is definitely coming to the end of my life and looking back and saying, wow, I wanted to do all of these things and I didn't do any of them. Like, I think that's probably everyone's fear, is coming to the end of their days and realizing, like, I could have done so much more, I should have done so much more. That is probably my biggest fear, and I got a lot of time to do a lot of stuff, so I'm going to try to do as much as possible and live life to the fullest and enjoy every moment of it. Because people say that life is short, but I truly believe that life is not short. Life is long, and you have to live long with the choices that we make and the decisions that we make, or the things that we do or don't do. that is what we have to live with and what we have to face. Have I ever had problems with confidence and self-esteem? I think everyone has. I don't think anyone was just born naturally confident or naturally with high self-esteem. I think my self-esteem and my confidence comes from just knowing that I'm truly a good person and that I like who I am as a person. I like what I've done with my life. I don't have many regrets about things. I don't have any insecurities because insecurities are useless. All they do is hold you back and make you feel like you are less than they make you feel that you're less than what you're worth. I have a great relationship with God. I love the Lord. I love Jesus. I'm a Christian. I pray a lot. I write. I do a lot of things that show me who I am as a person, and I'm definitely a great friend. I'm a great brother. I'm a great son, a great person. So you have to know who you are, and I think a lot of that is because a lot of people don't know who they are. Like, I write poetry, I write stories, and a lot of the stuff that I learned about who I am came out in poetry. So I would encourage everyone to keep a journal or to try to write poetry or write their thoughts, because you will learn about who you are based on what you write. So that's definitely one of my favorite commercial hair products. Definitely, without question, my favorite product is Alphagee's 2-Minute Reconstructor. That conditioner is like a miracle in a bottle. It's like Jesus came down and said, "Blessed be this conditioner," because my hair isn't protein sensitive, so I can use it as much as I want. I haven't used it all summer because I haven't been using heat all summer, but coming into the fall I will start using heat, and so I'll start doing deep conditions with Alphagee's 2-Minute Reconstructor. That is my 15. Do you want to be a hairstylist? I would love to be a hairstylist, but hair school is rather expensive and I don't have those funds just yet, but that is definitely my goal. I would love to be a hairstylist, and I would love to teach classes on how to help people grow their hair, how to teach stylists how to style people's hair with minimal damage. I know a lot of us are stuck in this bone straight hair. A lot of us are stuck in this weave. We gotta come out of that. I gotta do some mentality shifting and some psychological lock picking to get people to understand that our hair is gorgeous and beautiful the way that it grows out of our head. I am definitely very thankful for the natural hair care movement, and it definitely is a movement. We're going back to the 60s and the 70s where the natural look was in, the fro was in. I'm very happy about that. I hope that a lot of people will stay natural and will achieve their goal. Back in the 70s and 60s, those ginormous afros, that is a ton of hair. Imagine if you pressed it out, how long that would be. Just go back and watch Soul Train. Yes, black people can grow hair no matter how nappy, no matter how coarse, no matter how tightly coiled. You can be a 4C or a 4Z and grow your hair as long as you. What is my sign? I am an Aries. I was born in April, so that makes me an Aries. And I'm definitely a typical Aries. I'm creative, I'm talkative, I'm loyal, I'm a good friend. All of those things that are attributed to people born under the Aries sign. I'm definitely a color. My favorite color is red, and my second favorite color is blue. And what's my hidden talent? I'm definitely a really good cook. I'm a really good writer. I love to write. I write short stories sometimes. I write poetry. I've written music. I've written a lot of stuff. Like English was one of my favorite subjects in school, and in college I was lucky enough to take a creative writing class. When I was in college I got 2 A's my whole college career, and one was in public speaking and the other one was in creative writing. So that's just typically me. I'm good at speaking and I'm good at writing, and I'm definitely very creative. Number 17, how tall am I? I am 5'10". A lot of people think that I'm short because of the angle that these videos are shot at. I'm using the medicine cabinet, the shelf in the medicine cabinet to put the camera on, so I'm like cut off. But let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm actually not short. I'm actually kind of tall. I'm actually 5'10". I don't know if you can tell by looking at the door. Well, let's see, because the height of a door is 7 feet, so I'm like here. Family know about my YouTube channel and what is their reaction? Does my family know about my YouTube channel and what is their reaction? Yes, everyone in my family knows that I make YouTube videos, but I don't think anyone really watches them. They probably did in the beginning, but not now. So, like, everyone who watches is usually people that I don't know personally. Girls get jealous of my hair. They really only get jealous when my hair is flat ironed, because there's that old standard that black hair has to be flat ironed straight 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. What a lot of us fail to realize is that our hair is very versatile. Our hair is literally a blank canvas. Our hair can be anything we desire it to be. Caucasian women, white people, Asian people, Hispanic people, their hair is truly only one of two things. It could only be straight or slightly wavy or curly, and like they can't do braids and dreads and twists and two-strand twists and all the styles that we can do. There are so many styles, but for some reason we are stuck like glue to straight hair, and I really want to change that. Our hair does not have to be straight all the time. That is actually extremely boring. One of my YouTube pet peeves that could literally be a video all by itself. Just to name a few off the top of my head, like people who always ask me what kind of oil do I use. You don't know by now, but I love olive oil. You won't know nothing else. And then people ask me, okay, I saw you using olive oil in this video. Can I use grapeseed oil? Can I use coconut oil? Can I use castor oil? Can I use this oil or that oil? Yes, yes. You can use, listen, you can use whatever oil you desire, whatever oil is in your house. Use it. It will work. It will do the exact same thing. I promise. What else do I have a YouTube pet peeve about? I have a pet peeve when people watch 5 seconds of one video and ask you a question that you answer in the video. Watch the whole video before you ask a question. And please, like, just scroll through the comments on the first page even, and maybe your question has already been answered. I think that a lot of people ask questions on videos just to see if the person will respond. Yes, I always respond to every question, but some of the older videos I recently kind of stopped answering those questions. But if it's something specific, I'll answer it. Or if it's very important, you want to get a question answered, just send me a message and I will definitely answer you back. I answer everyone back pretty much. So my other pet peeve is that people complained when I did that triple threat text flax video last year, and there's 3 parts to it and all the parts are like 15 minutes. People have the nerve and the unmitigated gall to complain and tell me that my video was too long. Well, I guess you don't want to have pretty hair. I guess you don't want to know how to text flax the way that I do it, because that video is a fantastic video. If you watch all 3 parts and you don't know what a text flax is or how to do it or how I do it, then I can't help you. The point that I'm making with that is that you have to invest the time and the energy. It literally has to become your passion, your obsession for a few months with your hair in order for you to really grow and go the next mile and really shift that mentality, because the beginning of a hair journey is not easy. There's so much information out there to have to take in, and so much that you have to absorb and know and realize and change. So you have to put that time, that energy, and that effort, and it literally has to become your passion and your obsession for several months. For me, I was obsessed with my hair for a good 2 years when I found QB's video, and I will definitely put that link in the info box. I need everyone to check out those videos, all of my new stubbies. If this is your first video, go YouTube, search The Truth Is Hair on YouTube, and definitely follow me and The Truth Is Hair on Twitter. My Twitter is twitter.com/Twanathan. Follow me because I'm going to post this video and some other videos upcoming as sneak peek videos that will be unlisted on YouTube for a while. So if you want to see those before anyone else does, you must follow me on Twitter to get the link to watch my sneak peek videos. So stay tuned, my loves. I hope you enjoyed this get to know me tag, and I will be back. Stay tuned to my Nappy Roots, loves, because there's always much more on the way. Bye.